Hello, welcome back. And today we'll be taking another trip to Scary Hub. And this is top 5 scary videos that will make you tremble with fear. We shall see, shan't we? So, I'll make it a small bit because you don't want my ugly mug in the way. So, as with always, for this one, as always, I always put a link to the channel reactor down below. But I think with Scary Hub they show you a preview, so remember, look, folks, we mustn't see spoilers. Okay, so look away until he starts. Go.
Welcome back to Scary Hub. Today we show you 5 more scary horror stories caught on camera that you may find quite disturbing, so be prepared for what you are about to see.
Number 5.
This first scary ghost story dealing with the paranormal comes to us courtesy of the ghost hunter that goes by the name of Dutch Michael. He received reports of a house that was recently abandoned, and there are rumors from the neighbors that the owners left in a rush after witnessing paranormal activity that was just too much for them to bear. Michael explores the house to see if the rumors are true.
뭐야? 장난치 말했어.
Oh God, I just realised this is Japanese, isn't it? We're going to see The Grudge.
잠깐만.
Oh, this guy makes you laugh. He does everything with his hands. He's like, whoa. Yeah, I mean, whoa. See, from his like eye view, you'll see his hand. You know what I mean?
Initially, he noticed some mild activity involving some objects moving on their own. He remains unfazed and continues the investigation. What he managed to capture next is far from mild.
밖에 누구 있? 밖에 뭐야? 밖에 누구 있어요 혹시? 밖에 누구 있습니까? 어? 뭔가 밖에 뭐 지나갔는데? 아니 이거 어? 누구예요?
Is he not better using a red lamp, red light?
어?
Oh, did you see it?
방금 뭐라 했어요 여러분들? 들었죠?
Hear it? I thought it was a face that come to it, went up close to the glass then. White face.
미치겠다 진짜. 돌아가겠다 진짜. 내가 말했잖아 안에 뭐 있다고. 아 꼽추인가 여러분들 방금 제가 이 말한 게 근데 좀 굽어 있었어요. 허리가 살짝 구부정했어요 여러분들. 허리가 살짝 구부정했어요. 보셨어요 여러분들 혹시? 엄청 큰데 허리가 조금 구부정이 좀 구부정이 있는 듯한 느낌이었어요 여러분들. 예, 등치가 엄청 크고 좀 허리가 좀 구부정해 있는.
After feeling odd inside the house, he walks out casually, but as he points the camera back to the glass door, a shadow is seen walking on the other side. He described it as something that looks like an old man, hunched over as it was walking slowly. Was the shadow figure haunting the owners by manifesting itself to them?
I don't know if you look at it. It looks like a whoop. I know. My brain's probably picking this most stereotypical thing, but it looks like the Grudge bitch with the white kimono and the black hair.
and causing different objects to move, seeing how they left all their things, that might not be too hard to believe. If you want to watch the full episode, visit his YouTube channel, Dutch Michael. Now, let's move on to our next video.
Oh.
This next scary video we found on the YouTube channel called Cryptonym Ghost. This team of paranormal investigators explore an abandoned palace that used to be the home of the royal family just before the Second World War. It was repurposed after the 1950s and was at one point a horse stable, a school library, and finally a residential building, until it was eventually left abandoned yet again, and this time for good. They set up multiple cameras around the house and start walking around with their SLS camera.
Był. Cofnij się, Gabe, cofnij się.
Yeah, it's breakdancing.
Dwóch! Ale
Looks like they're having like a dance-off.
mam ciarę.
Podnieście rękę prawą do góry.
Ej, podnoszą.
So I try to dance like Michael Jackson.
Prawą podniósł. Ten po lewej prawą podniósł rękę. Właśnie na was patrzymy.
Czy mógłbyś podnieść teraz lewą?
Odezwijcie się.
Podnosi rękę, patrz, wiesz? Podnieś
Tak.
rękę. Dziękujemy. Czy moglibyście zejść na dół? Patrz, poszedł sobie.
Poszedł. Został jeden. Słyszałeś to z tyłu? Ja słyszałem kroki. Jakby ktoś szedł.
Patrz, dziękuję się.
Yeah, try to dance like Jackson.
Mógłbyś podnieść obie ręce do góry, żebyśmy wiedzieli, że naprawdę jesteś ty?
Czujnik elektromagnetyczny, gdzie jest?
W mojej kieszeni, ale go nie wyciągnę, teraz wyciągnę teraz. Lewa. Podnosisz prawą rękę, podnosi, patrz. Próbuję podnieść dwie ręce. Widzisz to? Dziękujemy, że podnosisz obie ręce. Gdzieś. Nie boisz się nas?
It looks weird because from what I can see from where he's looking, it looks like the wall is just about here. And he's looking at some beams, and it looks like his matchsticks are dancing on the beams. It just looks weird, the angle he's holding it.
Their SLS cameras capture two entities standing right in front of them. To confirm what they are seeing,
Standing, they're doing a dance-off, mate.
they attempt to communicate with it and give out orders, and the entities seem to do as they are told.
Zostawmy. Wiecie co? Przestawmy Siatkę laserową dajmy na czujnik
Jest.
i kamerę.
Jest.
Dotknij mnie w prawą rękę, podejdź do mnie.
Jest tutaj.
Podchodzę do ciebie, powolutku.
Prawo. Twoje prawo.
Dotknij mnie za rękę. Ała,
Co?
ręka mnie boli.
Poważnie?
Tak, nie ma nic?
Było, zabało cię za rękę i znikło. Jest nad tobą.
A,
Nie kłamiesz, nie ściemniasz?
nie, no takie cierpnięcie.
Nie ma nic.
No i teraz tego nie mam.
Chyba nie ma nic. Pojawiło się na podłodze.
After their SLS camera detects another entity, one of them tries a different way of communicating with it. He holds out his hand at the exact spot where the entity is detected and starts feeling a slight pain in his hand.
Anomalia jest na tym belce, widzisz? Teraz na podróż skoczyła.
This time, although not detected from their SLS cameras, we see what looks like a pale face peeking out from a pillar for a split second before it disappears completely. Could their SLS cameras be detecting real ghosts?
Ooh, sorry, I don't know what came over me then. Fucking. I'll try and rambo it, but it's like I was feeling energised and all that when I start recording, and I'm just like, oh my god. So I do apologise.
Some skeptics believe that the SLS cameras might just be malfunctioning, but how do you explain the pale face that manifested itself to them? If you want to watch the full investigation,
Oh, I didn't see
visit their
that.
YouTube channel. Cryptonym just be malfunctioning, but how do you explain the pale face that manifested itself to them?
So I saw the arrows, but I didn't see the face because at the angle it was.
If you want to watch the full investigation, visit their YouTube channel, Cryptonym Ghost. For now, let's move on to our next story.
Not trembling so far, but hopefully we'll get good.
Our next scary
Well, to be fair, I have quite a high threshold of, putting up for freaky YouTube stuff,
video comes to us from the YouTube channel of the Paranormal Nightmare TV series. After a mass layoff dating back to the late 1970s from a nearby industrial plant, workers had no choice but to go back to their hometowns. In effect, the building complex that was used as a workers' barracks was left abandoned and still is to this day. There have been numerous accounts of paranormal sightings since, giving birth to different versions of urban legends known to the locals. This team of paranormal investigators started their research by interviewing some of the locals.
It's quiet. They don't see nobody. They don't hear nobody. They thought the guy moved or the couple moved or whatever. All of a sudden, a couple days go by. They don't hear nothing. And the cats start kind of getting interested in the scarecrow that's sitting there. So somebody calls the police. Police come out. This lady's head was in the pumpkin, kind of smelling bad from their apartment. And her dad went over and knocked on the door. And the one brother answered, and there were legs sticking out from behind the door because the other brother dropped dead. And he just left him there on the floor. Like there was nothing to it.
I was thinking that. I'm glad you zoomed in because I was like, what the fuck am I looking at?
Nothing initially stood out during the interview until they reviewed the footage and saw a translucent figure seemingly checking around one of the abandoned buildings. This prompted them to begin their investigation, and they captured more compelling footage.
Set my alarm off, please.
Do it again.
It's like when you're inside, you don't hear anything outside. What's wrong?
I know it's probably his friends shouting out so you can hear a scream, but look at that. You see it? I don't scare easily, but I still get the turkey. Well, that's the chicken. That's chicken. If it's like a really messed up Japanese, instead, if you go back to the videos where it says "Do not miss," they're the good ones that I've come across so far. There's one with the Japanese one. You know, it's fake, but it made me go, what, you know, maybe I go, ugh, you know, like, ooh, ooh.
What the hell
That's
did
full
you
on
do?
turkey.
Hi.
Why do you scare me like that?
What happened?
Nothing. What are you doing?
Why were you yelling, screaming?
I wasn't.
Did you hear that? Sean was yelling, scream, scream, scream.
I never did.
And also, to be fair, their voices sounded different from that. It just occurred to me that one, their voices sound different to that, and two, they both got mouth masks on, so it'll sound muffled.
Are you in this house?
Did you hear that? Dude, I swear that sounded like somebody else, Josh. I thought it was Rocky.
Hello.
Hello. What is your name?
During the investigation, they were puzzled as it seemed like a paranormal entity is imitating their voices as they hear screams coming from different directions. As they reconvened to check on each other, they learned that the screams were not from any of them.
How did you die?
Oh. Oh, I have got chicken all over my legs and my arms. I can't show my legs, but God, that's nearly gone full on turkey. Look over. I saw something over his shoulder. Look over his shoulder.
There's nobody out here. There's probably freaking ghosts that walk this freaking neighborhood non-stop.
Is that the word?
After reviewing the footage, behind one of them is what looks like a strange blinking light. They superimpose the clip and find that what they captured was a shadow figure passing by the door. Were these strange activities enough evidence that the building complex is indeed haunted?
I thought it was a face or something.
Or can you come up with a more logical explanation to all of this? Share your thoughts in the comment section. If you want to catch the full video, visit their YouTube channel, Paranormal Nightmare TV series.
Ooh.
If you're enjoying this video, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and leave us a comment to tell us what you think. But before you do that, stay tuned for this next scary ghost story. You wouldn't want to miss this. Our next video comes to us from the ghost hunting team calling themselves Caballero Paranormal. During a live stream Q&A with his viewers, he received requests to investigate an abandoned building of their
So I know that was French, but you know, it was like, oh, caballero. You know what I mean?
choosing, and he readily obliged. After being sent the coordinates, he packed his gear and went on with the investigation.
Güey, escuchen. No seas mamón, ¿escucharon? Dice que quiere mi alma. Ay, la puerta de vidrio. Así como estaba ahí mismo.
¿Dónde dice el ritual? Escuchen. Uy, cabrón. Necesito para enfrentarme. ¡Ay, cabrón! ¡Ay, cabrón!
Oh,
No seas
chicken.
mamón, perdón la palabra. Uy, hijo de su madre.
He was startled by some strange noises, but he didn't let this stop him from continuing the investigation. He went on to perform a ritual to try and rid the location of evil. But what happened next was even more disturbing.
What, he nearly sets himself on fire? Oh my god. Oh, I've got chicken on my forehead. I've got chicken on my forehead. There's someone with black hair and white glowing eyes peek around the door.
He initially felt confident that the ritual was working. It wasn't until he reviewed the footage that he saw the head of a pale-faced girl with straight black hair slowly looking in from the door.
Rose.
Could this be the spirit of a young girl unaware that it is no longer of the living? Or
La Llorona.
was it something evil that might have done something terrible to him if not for the ritual? Hard to say. If you want to watch the full episode, visit his YouTube channel, Caballero Paranormal.
Caballero Paranormal. Or she was thinking, what the fuck is he doing? You know what I mean? Imagine, because he started off nearly down that circle. It's like one false move and you get up in flames, don't you?
How are you doing so far? Are you
Jolly
scared
good.
yet?
Nah.
No? Well, you will be after watching
Got a chicken, but
this next video.
bring it, come on.
Our final scary ghost story comes to us courtesy of another ghost hunting team called Terror al Extremo. The team received reports of a haunted farm where satanic rituals used to be performed. Strange apparitions have been seen by the locals in this area, and the Terror al Extremo team was eager to carry out an investigation. They go one night searching for answers, and what they captured on camera left them sleepless for days.
Oh, come on. Oh. Did you see it?
Uy, escucha.
Oh, sleep, moving the shit out of me.
Oye, escucha, escucha. Allá, Leo, allá, mira, mira.
¿Qué es eso? No te pases.
¿Sí lo tienes?
Sí, sí, sí.
¿Pero escuchaste cómo se lamentó?
Sí, sí lo escuché.
¿Está tan atento arriba, Leo?
Sí, sí, sí.
They are frightened by a pale white face staring straight at them that vanishes as soon as they shine their light straight at it. Shortly after, they see what looks like a white dress floating through the air that seemed to evaporate before they could even get close.
¿Qué pasó?
Allá va algo.
Did you see it? Oh, yeah.
Another apparition manifests itself to them, seemingly translucent as it blends in with the surrounding foliage. They continue their investigation and record even more spine-chilling footage.
Foliage, darling, foliage, not foliage, foliage.
Se está yendo con mucha prisa, ¿eh?
Why you run, mate? Run after it, you see it.
¿Estás? Sí. No te pases. ¿Qué? Vi algo pasar, te lo juro.
¿A dónde?
Ahí enfrente.
¿Aquí?
Ajá, enfrente.
¿En dónde?
Cuando tú volteaste se veía como una persona.
Mind you, that place looks creepy, doesn't it?
This time from a distance, they see a shadow figure slowly entering the ruins. Just as with the other apparitions they saw prior, it disappeared before they could get any closer. Considering that each apparition they saw was different, could this be paranormal creatures that were summoned by the Satanists that used to perform rituals in this forest?
No, because Satanism, darlings, isn't real in sense of pre-Anton LaVey. Satanists from the Church of Satan, like Anton LaVey, are atheists, so they don't actually believe in a literal devil. He's just a symbol, metaphor. And so yes, burning like witchcraft in the woods and all that nonsense. You have Wicca people doing Wicca in the woods, but not actual Satanism, just baloney, you know what I mean?
You be the judge. To watch the full investigation, visit their YouTube channel, Terror al Extremo. So, are these stories true? Leave your comments below and tell us what you think. I can tell you something that's really scary. The thought of what ghost may come to haunt you. if you dare not to watch our next video.
Not bad. That's good. Wouldn't say it's terrifying, but yeah, it gave me chicken. Well, sort of like, oh, yeah. So yeah, it's really good, interesting. Let me know what you think of these clips in the description. Did they make, did they give you chicken on the back of your neck and all that sort of stuff? Let me know. But anyway, thanks for spending sitting here and spending time to watch them with me. And so into the next video, take care. Bye bye.